We're getting some breaking news at this hour. ISIS terrorists have surrounded yet another Iraqi airbase, and they're preparing to launch an attack. All of this is to the west of Baghdad, happening right now. Senior international correspondent Ben Wiedemann is live in Baghdad watching all of this unfold. What can you tell us, Ben?
Now, what we can tell you is, according to police sources, Pam, that the Ain al-Assad air base, which is about 110 miles to the west of Baghdad, one of the biggest bases in Anbar province, is now surrounded by ISIS fighters, and the people on the base are expecting an attack within the coming hours on that base. We understand that there are Iraqi soldiers who have already fled the base. And of course, it was only yesterday that another base, the Heat base, which is about 10 miles from there, was overrun by ISIS. And the soldiers from there went to that base, the Ain al-Assad base. So this appears to be yet another one of these instances where ISIS fighters, who are usually in much smaller numbers than the Iraqi army, have been able to take bases and appear to be about to take yet another one, Pam.
Wow, 2 days in a row right there in the same area. Ben, do we know how many of the forces have actually fled?
No, we don't. The numbers are hard to come by at this point. We were getting reports from several hours that some of the soldiers had left, leaving their uniforms, leaving their weapons behind, which is really part of the pattern we've seen going back to June, when the Iraqi army fled in the face of a much smaller force, it should be added, from ISIS when they took over the city of Mosul in northern Iraq, Iraq's second largest city. So it seems yet another disaster for the Iraqi army in Anbar province, which at this point is controlled at least 80% by ISIS, if not more.
Really discouraging, and we know that President Obama today is meeting with world military leaders. You can bet this will likely come up in the discussion. Also, the White House coming out today and saying the strategy against ISIS is working. So a lot